Hey guys, so quick little tip here. This is just my personal opinion. Uh, so I've been running this. Actually, no, I haven't. I'm going to show you what I change. If you just drop this talent and put it into there, even if you take the nouns, this is never going to win you games. Like I used to think it might be good in like threes maybe, but I just think that it just gives you so little value. If you just swap to this talent, a lot of people play this. I don't think this is really much value at all. 10% on Glimmer, and you have like if you're running single, it doesn't really do anything anyways. So, and single is more healing. If you put it in this, and you're having times when you're like avoiding CC and spam healing, this talent is basically 5% haste all game. It just makes it feel so fluid, especially if you try to get to like. I'm at 18% haste right now. This feels good. Trust me, I've tried games where I'm running 19% crit, 4% haste, fucking 36% versatility, and 70% mastery. It's just the crit makes up for the lack of mastery and verse. It just does, and it makes it so you'll never in a shuffle. If you don't have enough crit, you sometimes will, especially if you take Barrier of Faith. I haven't been taking Barrier of Faith because one, when I take it and I use it on DPS, it's usually, I find myself, if I'm going to lose, it's late game. And that means that both DPS are probably at 50%. I use it on one guy, and I immediately have to start Holy Shocking the other guy. It gets no real value in dampening, because it's so chaotic that you can't focus on maximizing the healing of Holy Shock and Flash to get that absorb up, that I don't think it matters. I really don't. And it just makes it so you have the potential to beat But mainly, guys, just try this. If you're taking the Denounce, you're running that, or if you're running this, just take that out and try this out. It feels so good. When I'm in Arena and I have 5 stacks because I haven't been CC'd in a while, and even if you get CC'd, you can come out and it might still not be faded yet. And if you WOG, you can just refresh that. I might have like 26% haste. It just makes it so fluid to when you have to freedom somebody or dispel or use some type of global that doesn't require like having like healing output. Like if I had verse mastery and low haste, like that's not going to help me in situations where I dispel or I want to aura quick and then get tears off. Like it's just slow globals. This really helps get your globals out and make it feel fluid to where you can sit back and focus on healing. Another thing is I talk about getting consecrated ground down so you get WOG healing. It just, watch how fast this is. If I get this maxed out, and it goes up in Arena, right? What's it at? Look, it's at 24%, and this isn't even an Arena. So like, let's say I cast a flash, and I want to get that consecrated ground down. Look at that, just down. Like I didn't even have to do anything. Look how fast my globals are. Like let's say winter comes up, and I just want to get rid of it, and I just like, okay, I need, because if the game goes on 45 more seconds, I want this one, right? And it just makes using globals that aren't healing not seem like such a hassle to stop the healing for a bit. So I just want to throw this out there. I know a lot of, if you watch, I mean, sure, most HLs will probably spec this, but I mean, guys, just read the tooltip. Do you think this is really going to do much? I mean, your Glimmer is nice healing, but let's say it's on average one game like 50 or 60k. That's going to be 66k. And then dampening, so your Holy Shock is going to do an extra like 3k in deep dampening. It's just like not worth it. This is so much better to take, and I just can't believe more Pallies don't take it. But yeah, all right, just giving you a little tip I've came up with.